When a child shares their inner thoughts, we are given a gift. It's an honor and a responsibility, even a sacred trust. Through letters, emails, poems, and drawings, hundreds of thousands of kids have engaged with Highlights magazine since its inception. They have shared their thoughts and feelings with us as if we were close friends. They write about the various challenges of growing up, difficulties at school, at home, and with peers. They write about their hopes and dreams. They write about their worries and fears for themselves, for the people they love, and for the larger world. They ask, "What should I do? Can you help? What do you think?" Since our beginning, it has been a Highlights tradition to read every letter and respond to every child. This practice has created for us an ongoing, authentic dialogue with children. It became a way to keep our finger on the pulse of kids, to stay attuned to their thoughts and feelings. It has led to our becoming a touchstone for generations of children navigating the ups and downs of childhood. Our dedication to answering every child's letter is rooted in the views of the first editor and co-founder of Highlights magazine, Dr. Gary Cleveland Myers, a child psychologist, lifelong educator, and particularly astute observer of children. Dr. Myers believed that positive human relationships were a powerful motivator for children. He and Caroline Clark Myers, his educator wife and co-founder, were advocates for conversations with children that allowed adults to hear and understand kids' perspectives. In his many writings for adults, Dr. Myers urged parents to take pleasure in their children by being appreciative listeners and encouraging their kids to share their thoughts more often. This philosophy of child rearing was foundational to the magazine. It was apparent in the very first issue in 1946. By writing, for 25 years, a monthly editor's message that welcomed kids to each new issue, Dr. Myers set the long Highlights tradition of speaking directly and conversationally with children. In his Talks with the Editor feature, which was later renamed Let's Talk Things Over, he laid a foundation of trust and encouraged kids to self-reflect. This space in the magazine reinforced the idea that talking and communicating with people you trust are good ways to handle problems. In those early years, our mailbag mostly held fan mail from kids, their queries about Highlights, and letters to Sammy Spivens, a puppet character in a long-running feature who encouraged kids to reflect on their bad habits. But over time, we began to receive more and more letters from kids that revealed their thoughts and feelings. They wrote about difficulties in getting along with their friends and siblings, their career aspirations, being teased, caring for pets, societal concerns, and other topics that had a direct effect on them. From time to time, a page of their letters made it into an issue, and we began to see that kids were very interested in reading letters from other children. In 1979, we began publishing them in a regular advice column that continues today as Dear Highlights. Throughout the evolution of the magazine over the years, as mail flowed in from kids, thousands of letters, drawings, and poems monthly, members of the editorial staff were specially trained in how to respond to them. No one took lightly the task of answering a child's letter. Rather, it was considered an honor and a basic tenet of the company's core beliefs. When a child writes to you, you write back with care and respect.